And there's one more one that I'm not going to talk about it. It's a women's flyweight fight that's on this card, UFC Vegas 32. I'll talk about it next week, but it's a huge L word, and if you guys can guess, get on it, because it's it's like a fight of the year. If I was one of those touts that was like, this is one of my fights of the year, this is one of my locks of the year, this would be that. But I'm not one of those. But this is one of those. This is like that Luque fight from a couple of months ago. This one on this card, UFC Vegas 32. We'll talk about it next week.
Oh, I thought you were going to drop it on him. Man, he's saving it, folks.
It's Miranda Maverick, okay?
Oh, there we go. I got it out of him, people. You know what, though, Al? I'm so with you, man. You know what? Now that I blew it for you, though, Al, just can you give us a little bit of your thoughts on that one?
It's Miranda Maverick fighting Maycee Barber, and it's basically a female women's flyweight fight between a prospect who is really good, who has the potential of being possibly even champion at some point, facing just the myth Maycee Barber. Just this is another one where, perception is not reality. The perception that we've had on Maycee Barber has just been nothing but an utter fraud, an utter, losses to Roxanne Modafferi. The list goes on. She's just not very good. She's just completely outclassed here. Miranda Maverick is I don't even want to say it. She is a minus 150 favorite here. She could easily be a minus 250 favorite, and I wouldn't blink. Maycee Barber is not good, and she's going to try to strike with Miranda Maverick. And Miranda Maverick is the bigger girl, and she's just going to piece her up. And I'm very confident in this one. This is one of those ones where it's just this is a gut one too. I haven't even looked at the numbers, the betting trends, but this is just, from what I know, this one is it's just a home run spot. Miranda Maverick is going to just destroy Maycee Barber. I wouldn't be shocked if she stopped her. I know Barber is very tough. We've seen her be a bloody mess in a couple of her fights. We've seen her. She went. Did she go the distance in that fight that she broke her, or that she pulled her leg, or did she get stopped? I can't remember.
I think she got stopped in that one, but it's weird. I can't remember. I mean, for such a traumatic leg injury, you'd think it'd have to be stopped. But I think she made it.
She went the distance. She did go the distance.
She did. Wow, that's pretty tough. I mean, either way though, she got absolutely mangled. But Al, you know what? Let's just do this. I'm right there with you. Minus 150 Maverick. It's a pretty high confidence spot for me. And this is a fight we've been behind the scenes talking about for like a month, probably at least, right? We kind of blew the top off this one. Why am I not going to be surprised if we see that line movement start to shift? We do those things around here. You know what I'm saying? I think you're right. Okay, I'm going to put it like this. I think this is my layman's term, as simple as you can break this fight down. Miranda Maverick, the real deal, okay? Maycee Barber, not what she was sold to us as, not very good, not going to we've seen the limitations. She's at this point fully exposed in every area that she's got weaknesses, and honestly came into the UFC and severely overachieved in fights that she really only had one path to victory, which was to bull rush and take out some of these chicks very early. She did that. She found that success. When that doesn't happen, the wheels fall off. She loses and looks terrible. Al, I'm with you. Pull on the trigger. Green light. Miranda Maverick it is. And this is a high confidence spot at a very beautiful number. I'm with you, man. I think Miranda Maverick probably should end up minus 200 or better And when I say better, I mean worse, like beyond that point. I think minus 150 Miranda Maverick is probably one of the best value spots we've got coming up for a long time. And I think this fight plays out dramatically different than the implied probability of Miranda Maverick minus 150.
Yeah, 100%. And just I'm just looking at her record and reminded of the 2 fights. You know, I will say that her TKO, Maycee Barber's TKO victory over Jillian Robertson, probably the only impressive thing she's done in the UFC, because that win over JJ Aldrich is not UFC level. And then Hannah Cyphers is also just not that good.
Yeah.
And you were at that fight, right? Hannah Cyphers, Maycee Barber.
Yep.
So yeah, just I was just looking. I saw that it was Zombie and Rodriguez, but yeah.
Yep.
And then Miranda Maverick. I still think against Jillian Robertson, that wasn't the best that we've seen her. She's going to level up, and Jillian Robertson. It's funny how they both have wins over Jillian Robertson, but I feel like Jillian Robertson was really good in that fight against Miranda Maverick. Probably the best we've seen her in quite a while. And I feel like if Jillian Robertson fought Miranda Maverick again, that would probably go a lot differently. So based on some weird, not even really weird MMA math, but just watching these girls fight, they're on 2 completely different levels, and
2 completely different trajectories at this point as well.
Yeah, she's gonna, we got to put. I'm putting Miranda Maverick in the, in the same level as Casey O'Neill. You know what I mean? Like, she's like Maycee Barber is like, she has a better career trajectory in the World Wrestling Federation or AEW than she does in the UFC. Like this, whatever she does after her run in the UFC is over, I don't think that we're going to be seeing her in Bellator, or I don't know. It's just it's like what's the guy, Sage Northcutt type situation where we've just been sold wolf tickets, and that's what I think is with Maycee Barber. And
man, that's a pretty good example.
It's funny because I don't know why too, but there seems to be a lot of people. There's like, she kind of has a following. Like she's quite a popular fighter, which I don't understand at all. But
I definitely don't.
Yeah, she's not the answer here. And Miranda Maverick all day in this one.
I think you're right, man. I think you totally nailed that one. Absolutely.